So, Will, you just used an officer action to do a bit of repair on your Koningsluther.
Yes.
What happened?
I managed to repair 1
point.
point.
Oh dear. Well, I've tried to bring on all of my units. Lots of them didn't successfully come on this turn. I do, however, have this plane in ambush. I haven't brought that on yet, but I think I'll save that up for a little bit later.
Speaking of planes,
Yes?
I guess I have to bring this one on, don't I? Because it's all part of the first turn.
Indeed you do.
I do, right. And you can't attack on the turn you come on, I believe.
No, you can't. Will's brought his Falke aircraft on. Here it is over my side of the board. Threatening me. Yes, he's doing it. Here come the death rays. Why is it... Well, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I mean, I've known you a long time now, and we've played a lot of games, but why is it that every time you move a unit, you go...
It's to reflect the speed and agility with which they've covered the ground.
But these are guys toting a huge death laser. I mean, they wouldn't be running across the ground going...
No, but
They'd probably be going more like...
Pick it up, you idiot. Yes, that's probably a more accurate description, but it takes too long.
Right, okay. Just
So
wanted
we'll have to settle the...
Just wanted to clear that up. So here we are in turn 2 of this epic Dust Tactics Battlefield game, and Will has won initiative for the second turn. What are you going to do, Will?
Well, it's a vexed question because over here these guys are facing certain death in the teeth of 2 flamethrowers, which aren't going to miss a second time. But over here, he's facing certain death from the phaser cannon unless I move him. So, which is more valuable? A 2-strength squad or an entire tank with 2 mega cannon?
Yeah, tricky.
It's the squad every time. No, okay, he's moving into cover.
Well, I think this is a first. Will has actually made appropriate sound instead of... So, let's look down at the view from the phaser bunker, and... Damn, it looks pretty well hidden. I can see the top of it, though, there. Is that coming up to try and take this objective? All I've got is a unit of hammers.
Got to get through a minefield first.
There is a minefield. There's also some razor wire.
The wires aren't going to bother the Koningsluther, I can tell you that much.
But I can bring a Black Hawk around the side here and see if I can wipe out those death rays. Ooh, all kinds of interesting things happening this turn. And I think, dare I say it, Dust Tactics Battlefield is really entering its own this game, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's so much more fun with more terrain.
More terrain, more figures.
Just more of more, really.
More of more. It's a satisfying start for the Allied turn. The Hellboys have turned their flamethrowers and shotguns onto the ghosts and wiped them out. Yes. That looks fantastic with Lara just trudging next to that huge vehicle.
Am I going to do this? Before I rush in, is this the right thing to do?
Oh no!
Because they've activated, they can't do anything else now. Should I do something else first?
That's always something you should never do is just waste energy on something that's already been activated and is no longer a threat.
That's right, don't react. Act, don't react. So after much deliberating and fannying about, I eventually decided to do something simple and fired these laser cannon fellows down here, the Faceless Death, at them. And because the lasers keep firing, I managed to get 2 hits.
Yep, killed 2 of my hammers, which is really annoying because they were sitting there defending the objective very effectively, really. I should have just charged in with them and started hammering things because they are called hammers after all.
Yes, but sitting on the objective isn't really defending it, is it?
No.
It's just sitting on it, being a target.
Johnny One Eye fights back and using his once per game fighting spirit ability, coupled with his killing spree ability, he wiped out 4 of the attacking zombies, just going mad in a machine gun killing spree.
Basically what was happening there was while the rest of his unit were frantically fighting off the zombies and dying in the process, he was cowering in the back going, oh my god, oh my god, and he just managed to get the courage together at the last minute as the zombies were coming for him, pull up the machine gun and go, getting all but one of them.
But there's still one left, which might just be enough to rent him limb from limb.
Let's hope so.
Are we about to find out? Are you going to fight back now?
No. We haven't worked that out yet.
No, well, I tell you what, though, you've got an under fire token, that's for sure.
Yes, that's true.
Oh dear, the Falke aircraft has come in and is about to drop a bomb onto the trench where my command squad is, and it's going to do also my machine gunner emplacement. Yes. So this could be messy.
So I'm actually going to drop 2 bombs on you.
2 bombs?
Yep. Just to make sure. That's 1 hit.
1 hit. Right, so I made my cover save for that first hit. This is the second bomb. He did 2 hits. Can I get a cover save? I save on a blank. Oh, 2 blanks. Saved. Yes, we got our heads down in the trench.
Yes, you did. Trench was too effective.
Excellent.
Too well constructed out of corrugated cardboard and spack filler.
Thank goodness for those good old-fashioned materials. Saved our lives, they did.
Now the 20mm cannon all over your machine gun.
Oh dear.
That's 3 hits and 2 more. That's 3 hits. And you're not in cover against that because you're being attacked from the air and I'm attacking you from behind.
Right, so no save, but I still get an infantry save.
Goddamn infantry saves.
Yes, frustrating, isn't it? And I save on a hit symbol.
No!
Oh, no!
3 hits, no saves.
None of those. And that was 3 hits, so that wipes out
Yes!
my machine gun emplacement. Oh, yes, indeedy, the fireball has entered the game from that far corner. He's also carrying the Red Devils unit, and you can see he's coming down the side of the board here, probably to protect the objective over here. And he's pretty nasty. He's got a heavy napalm thrower there. Check out, it's even got a nasty face drawn on it.
Just in case you missed it.
Horrible.
Yes, indeed.
What you going to do now, Will?
Well, I don't know. It's not working out how I planned.
Ah. Well, there's the Brain Eaters zombie squad led by the
Totenmeisterin.
Totenmeisterin. And they came up behind this building, and you can see they're getting a little bit close to that objective, which is a bit scary. So I retaliated with a mortar blast from my mortar team over here, which wiped out. No, it didn't wipe out any, actually. It just did a bit of damage to the leader, and that's all.
Yes,
really a suppression weapon, not very successful against zombies that don't take under fire or suppression markers. There's a certain part of the game when things get a little bit serious and the single malts come out. Just to give you a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a concentration of the old brain cells. At the moment we're enjoying a Auchentoshan Heartwood, which is a beautiful single malt, one of the ones that Will brought over this visit, and delicious.
What are you getting from that one then?
Excellent. I'm getting a very high alcohol hit.
No rose hip or honeysuckle.
I'm getting yeah, good stuff. Yes, excellent.
Just the sort of Dutch courage you're going to need, given the appalling state of affairs for the Allies, who are signally failing to bring on really anything useful in the way of reinforcements. Yes, and as we can see, the fireball is blundering about on the edge of the board, can't even get its feet onto the ground. In fact, he attempted to bring it through here, but we concluded that it was in fact too wide to get past that generator. Hence, it's having to deviate around the side there. Size isn't everything, it would seem.
Right, well, I've tried to bring on my Rhino and Grim Reapers and failed, so it's your go, Will. Yes, it's a reaction attack. The Death Rays foolishly crossed my field of fire here, and the Black Hawk is going to take a reaction attack and try and get them. So I rolled 2 dice after you performed your first action, which was a move. Bam, I get 1 hit. That means on a single hit, the unit succeeds and will activate for an attack action, which I'll do right now. So as you're trudging across carrying this huge, heavy laser, you go, oh shit! 2 hits on the Death Rays. So that's 2 out of the 3 hits. So
The unit's still alive, though.
he's still alive, but running for that crater, he got the benefit of the a huge blast weapon.
Yes, and now they're going to return the favour. Straight back at you, buddy.
Right, getting a little bit worried now. Will's brought his Sturmluther up from the back of the board, in between the buildings. Look at that. Does it look fantastic? Zombies in the front, Sturmluther in the back. Just looks brilliant. But it's all heading towards this objective. I don't like it. I keep trying to bring on my reserve so I can stop things over on this side of the board. But I'm just not rolling the dice. Luckily, next turn is turn 3, and I can start bringing on my reserves with impunity. Oh dear, the Hounds has come up and blasted his, what weapon? Big rocket things.
Panzerlauf, something or other.
And goodbye to the Black Hawk. Yes,
Oh, we're going to miss you, Black Hawk.
blown me out completely. Only the flickering flames of the wreckage remain.
Oh, what a beautiful moment. He finally realised that there was a prime target sitting right here for his phaser cannons, which hadn't fired yet. Lined them up, full of piss and vinegar, and missed entirely.
Complete miss. 4 dice.
And utter miss. Excellent. And now we've taken that big thing off the battlefield, so now I can maneuver some of my other things with, to quote you, impunity.
Yes. Fine. Oh dear, it's one of those games where I'm just rolling terribly. I brought on my Storm Strike. Here it is, coming in from reserves, and decided to drop a 500 kilogram bomb on the Sturmluther. But unfortunately it didn't do any damage whatsoever, and all I did was take out 1 point of damage with hail of machine gun bullets.
Yes, unfortunate for you.
Very
you have
frustrating.
been rolling dismally. In fact, the reason you've got hardly any ints on the board is because almost every single reserve roll has been blank.
That is true. I really have been rolling badly during this game. It's very frustrating. He's getting close to this objective. He must be stopped.
The zombie has killed, what's his name, Bob?
Johnny One Eye, thank you very much.
Johnny None Eye now.
Yes.
So the zombie's gone...
Yes.
And then squeezed.
Yes, folks, we're back. It's Dust Tactics Battlefield. We're up to turn 3. And it's the next morning. It's a beautiful day here in Nelson. And we're inside playing war games. That's right, we're going out later from lunch, out into the sun. It'll be beautiful. But this morning we're going to finish off this epic game.
Yes, indeed. Look at it. It's quite spectacular, really. We were just commenting on the extent and expense of the terrain.
Yes, it's not a
and all
cheap
figures. Anyway, enough of that.
Especially when
let's kill something.
Buy it all. Hey,
someone has to.
He has to fly over from Sydney, so
that's right. So that it's all swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it?
It is. So this part of the game, I'm basically protecting these objectives. Now I'm going to start trying to concentrate on actually winning this game. Yes, you may actually see a game where I win if you're lucky.
Oh, he's putting the kibosh on himself.
Why did I just say that? What was I thinking? Never mind, let's get to it.
Initiative.
So, Will, what just happened on my first turn of the first...
Well, Peter Kurtzim won the initiative, and after fannying about with various other options, realised that the only thing that made any sense was to bomb the Sturmluther, which he did without moving, so I couldn't get a reactive shot at it, which was unfortunate because it's got this superbly positioned twin 20mm flak cannon on the turret, which was totally useless because I didn't get a chance to fire it.
Excellent.
And he dropped a bomb on it and destroyed it, including the heavily armoured Iron Fist infantry squad that was sitting inside it, that I was about to debouch and destroy this thing with, or take an objective or do something, but they're all dead.
Excellent, so it's a fantastic start, and also I managed to take out 3 brain eaters where they were hiding behind the building there.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And here it comes in the form of the flak boys who came running over here, well, strolled over really, lined up, and gave him the benefit of 6 barrels of flak. Joining the fireball he'd just created.
Oh dear.
Yes, a goodbye to that hideous... Look at it. How could it ever get off the ground? I mean, look at it. The engines weigh more than the plane.
It's alien technology, my friend. Alien technology.
Is that what it is?
Yes, the huge fireball came around the corner, trudging through the crater, and let loose with his heavy napalm thrower over here on the rest of the brain eaters and the Totenmeister, who is their zombie leader thingy, and took them all out. They're running screaming, covered with napalm, but they're zombies. No one cares, they're dead already.
I'm running out of units here.
That's because you're not going anywhere near the objectives. Look, they're just sitting here.
What do you call that? I was trying to get to the objective.
They're well, just stuffing around too much and allowing me to bring up forces and wipe them out.
This is the tactical genius at work here.
Thank you. Okay, Will is firing with his Ludwig here, and fired at my command squad and managed to take out 1. So he's whittling down my command squad there. Okay, now it's time for some blast attacks on that trench.
Okay. 3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Cover save.
Cover saves.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, he's killed 2. I've only got 1 left. Oh no. Well, take those over. There's my commander left.
Oh, look at that. Now, if that's not a beleaguered garrison, I don't know what is.
Yes.
1 man left defending the objective.
Which isn't good because all my reserves come from over here.